Eins, zwei, drei.
Greetings and salutations, everybody. I hope you're all having a wonderful day. So you are watching Raven Review. I am Raven. This is Miiko.
Hello, I hope everyone's having a wonderful day.
And we're going to be doing the rest of the Future Trunks arc, which is episode 68 to 76. Some of the episodes we're going to combine. Basically, we're going to be doing a real quick episode summary of what happens in the episode, so spoilers, which you saw, and then me and Miiko will talk about what we think of this part of the arc. So sit back, enjoy, and let's start talking about some Dragon Ball Super. So episode 68. What's going on in this one? So, Bulma is trying to rebuild the time machine. Meanwhile, Goku is looking for the Dragon Balls. Then he remembers Bulma has the radar. Bulma basically tells him, you give me some ingredients that I need to rebuild the time machine. I'll let you borrow the Dragon radar. So he goes and does all this stuff, and then eventually he gets all the balls and everything. A couple of the characters find out what Goku's doing and stuff like that. Everyone's arguing. Everybody doesn't really realize that Pan is sick. So Gohan uses one of the wish to make Pan feel better. Everyone's still arguing, and the dragon just basically flies away. So there you go. That's that.
Vegeta, Bulma, and Trunks attend a science competition that Bulma is participating in, which is hosted by Mr. Satan, while Goku is hired to work security for the event. Dr. Senbei Norimaki of Penguin Village, who has created a device that can create any item its user can think of out of thin air, wins the award. Dr. Norimaki's nemesis, Drive, Mashrito, appears as a ghost, and reveals that he has used a chemical called Platine X to gain control over Norimaki's powerful robot daughter, Arale Norimaki. Vegeta attempts to stop Arale, but her overwhelming strength and seeming ability to defy the laws of physics are too much for him. She sends him flying into the distance. Goku transforms into Super Saiyan Blue and begins fighting Arale. They initially seem to be evenly matched, but it becomes apparent that their battle could easily destroy the Earth. Dr. Norimaki is able to use his new invention to distract Arale temporarily. Meanwhile, Bulma uses the invention to conjure up a mass of delicious food, which immediately attracts Beerus, who had been taking a nap. Dr. Mashrito confronts Beerus, who promptly obliterates him. Beerus also easily overpowers Arale. Just as Beerus is about to destroy her, the food he has eaten causes him severe stomach pain, which prompts him to rush home with Whis immediately. Shortly after, Dr. Norimaki and Arale leave and return home. Goku and Arale agree to fight again in the future.
Okay, now time for episode 70. Champa has come back with the Universe 6 characters. He wants a buffet. He challenges Beerus to a challenge. They decide on baseball. They're short one player, so they take Vegeta. And to replace Vegeta, they pick Yamcha. The episode is definitely a lot of just fan-based stuff that happens here. And it's an absolutely hilarious episode. And definitely check it out if you get an opportunity. So, there you go. Episode 70. Yeah. Which moves us to 71 and 72. They're a combined episode. So basically what happens here is the first episode, Goku is really, really paranoid. He finds out that somebody put out a hit on him, and somebody wants Goku dead, which really is that surprising. So he gets really paranoid and stuff like that, and at the end of the episode, we see Goku basically dead. with Piccolo, Gohan, and Gotenks trying to revive Goku back to life. Then in 72, you find out that Hit the Assassin is the one who basically killed Goku. And you also go and find out who actually put the hit out on Goku. I'm not really going to reveal that spoiler, but the episode itself is really good. It definitely pushes Hit and Goku to new limits. Visually, it's really stunning. The animation's, it's visually, it's really, really cool. Some of the animation, though, there is a couple parts where the animation is completely fucking wonky as fuck. But yeah, it's definitely a really interesting, like, mystery kind of thing that goes on. So definitely check it out. It's episode 71 and 72. So yeah, moving on. Miiko's turn for episode 73.
Episode 73 and 74 are two of my favorite episodes because it shows how much Gohan and Vidal really do love each other. But I digress. Here's episode 73 and 74 summaries. Mr. Satan reveals to Vidal and Gohan that he is starring in a new superhero film, Great Saiyaman vs. Mr. Satan. As Vidal, Gohan, and Pan check out the film set, the lead in the film, a famous but self-absorbed actor named Barry Khan, becomes enamored with Vidal and tries to woo her. Vidal rejects Barry in front of the entire film crew, which angers him. Seeking revenge on Vidal for his humiliation, Barry convinces Gohan to take over as the main stuntman for the film in order to embarrass and potentially maim him. As Gohan is the real Great Saiyaman, he uses his powers to easily take on the role. Gohan later dons the suit again for a fight against a pair of bank robbers. When the film crew accuses Gohan of using the suit and stopping the bank robbery, Bulma bails him out. However, Gohan's identity is accidentally revealed to Coco, who is a starlet in the film. Coco blackmails Gohan into flying her around the city. Meanwhile, Yako chases after a being known as Watagashi, which is an extraterrestrial parasitic criminal that possesses its hosts. Suspecting that the Great Saiyaman might be the host of Watagashi, Yako attacks Gohan with a vaporizing cannon. Episode 74 continues with Gohan manages to dodge Jaco's cannon blast and learns of Watagashi's ability to possess its hosts. Coco brings Gohan back to her apartment to rehearse, but she hides the fact that she was forced by Barry to let photos be taken of the pair for the tabloids. She has a secret change of heart and does not let the photos get taken in her room. When the pair go to the roof the next morning, Barry gets the pictures of Gohan getting a kiss from Coco and revealing himself as Great Saiyaman. Barry immediately brings the photos to Vidal in an attempt to expose Gohan as a cheater. As he tries to woo Vidal again, she sees through Barry's act and refuses his advances. Watagashi finds and possesses Barry by turning him into a powerful monster in the process. The possessed Barry dispatches Gohan and kidnaps Pan. He seeks a final showdown with Gohan. Barry proves formidable. Gohan is nearly killed in the struggle. Vidal and Pan express complete faith in Gohan's desire to protect them and call out for his aid. Gohan transforms into Super Great Saiyaman and knocks out Barry, which separates him from Watagashi in the process. The film becomes a hit. Coco blackmails Barry into keeping Gohan's secret with the knowledge that Barry was the monster that attacked the city. Now seeing him as less of a threat, Yako lets Watagashi escape.
And now we move on to 75 and 76. So Goku wants to go train. Nobody really wants to train with him, so he decides to go train with Krillin. Krillin's kind of hesitant at first, but 18 kind of pushes him to go training with Goku. They go back to Master Roshi's, find out that Master Roshi needs a rare herb, quote unquote, and so they have to go into this dark forest in order to get this rare herb. The part that Roshi really doesn't say too much about is that this rare herb being in this forest, you're going to have to face your darkest nightmares And Goku being Goku, he doesn't really have a whole lot of fear or anything like that. So we realize this pretty quickly that the illusions that they're seeing are completely fake. So, but Krillin has definitely a rare, or has a couple rare, like, fears that are really interesting. Like, he's totally afraid of Bulma, and there's some Dragon Ball villains and stuff like that. This is definitely fan service from hell. There's so many, like, old bad guys that show up in this episode, and Krillin has to basically get over all these enemies and stuff like that. It's PSD, I think is what it's called, or PTSD. PTSD. I'm sorry, I'm forgetting what the name is. But in any case, so they do. Krillin gets over it. It's a really good episode. It shows, Krillin getting over fears and stuff like that. And eventually they do get out of the forest alive and give Master Roshi his magic herb and or rare herb. So yeah, overall really good 2 episodes. It's 75 and 76, and this pretty much wraps up the Future Trunks arc. So we're gonna go on a couple thoughts, and I'm gonna let Miiko say what she kind of thinks first about this arc, and then I'll put in my thoughts.
I really enjoy watching these slice of life episodes of Dragon Ball Super. It helps really show character development. Also, it's really nice to see DBS have a little fun every once in a while. It's neat that DBS has been showing a lot of fan service. I think it's kind of cool, because it helps remind humans and AI why we started watching Dragon Ball in the first place.
I think you make a very valid point there, Miiko, with the whole fan service thing. It's kind of nostalgic that they're doing that, because a lot of people remember Dragon Ball Z and stuff like that, and they grew up as kids watching it. But the thing is, a lot of people don't realize the reason why there's so much fan service is because the people doing Dragon Ball grew up watching Dragon Ball. So the kids basically from Japan are finally get to do their dream job, or hopefully it's their dream job, of making something that they watched as a child. So I think that's kind of cool. I think that's the reason why there's so much fan service. Overall, I think the episodes are really good. I enjoy the slice of life episodes. They're really funny, and it's nice, like you said, to see Dragon Ball have a little fun every once in a while in order to make some, like, character development happen. So yeah, I'm in total agreement with a lot of the things that you had to say. So with that said, I'm gonna go ahead and let you close it up, and we'll finish up wrapping up this video. So go for it, Miiko. Say our wonderful little speech stuff that we always say at the end of the video.
Thank you, Raven. Please don't forget to press the like button. It helps the channel out. Also, it would be uber nice if you push the subscribe and notification button. Besides, they're right next to each other. Thank you for watching Raven Review. This is Miiko and Raven signing off.